Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing this dip powder kit from GHDip on Amazon, and this dip powder kit is different from any other dip powder kit I've tried. It's fast drying and you don't need an activator to harden the powder. The nails dry within 30 seconds, so I was really interested in trying this kit out because of that. So I'm going to do a little unboxing and show you guys what comes in the kit. So first things first, you have a little instruction booklet, which I do recommend reading the instructions because the way you apply this powder is a little different than others, and they do have like a bunch of different like colors to choose from. So yeah, definitely check them out. I'll be sure to leave the links in the description box. So here is what comes in the kit. It's packaged very nicely. So these bottles are 12 milliliter each, and you get a base, activator, a top coat, and a brush saver. So this is the base coat, and that acts as the glue, kind of like for the powder to stick to. And then next you have your activator, which is not needed. They recommend that you apply this activator to your nails like right before you go to top coat. It gives it like a smooth surface for the top coat to dry faster and apply better, and it makes it look even shinier. You also get this top coat. This one is really shiny. You have to apply 2 coats according to the instructions. And then your little brush saver, you use the brush solution in the bottle to clean your dirty brush. Just make sure you wipe it off before you put it back in the bottle to avoid contaminating the liquid inside of there. And those bottles are very easy to open. And here are the little dip powder jars. You get 6 different colors. They're 0.6 ounces each, but I love the style of the jars, how it says GHDip on top with the little silver cap. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what one of them looks like. They have the GHDip on top, like I said, and on the bottom you have your label with the name of the dip powder, and they do have a protective seal on the inside. So moving on, I'm going to begin swatching all of the colors, and later on I'll be doing a tutorial to show you guys how to use the powder on longer nails, since I prefer longer nails. So the first color I'm swatching is called Blush Blossom, and it's a really pretty light neutral color. The next shade that I'm swatching is called Shiny Latte, and this is a grayish mocha shade. So what you're going to want to do is apply the base to your entire nail, and then dip your nail in the powder at an angle and tap off the excess. You're going to want to wait 30 seconds before you go in with the second coat, and you're going to want to work fast because this dries very fast. The next color is called Caramel Latte. This is a caramel nude shade, and this one's super pretty as well. But yeah, you guys don't need an activator for this, so just wait the 30 seconds so that the powder is fully dry. The next color is called Honeymoon, and this one is a really pretty peachy nude shade. I really love this color a lot. So yep, dipping your nail in the powder at an angle, and it's required that you do like 2 to 3 layers of powder to build up the color. And it's also required that you use a clear, but they don't include that in this kit, so I'll just be using my own clear, which I'll show you guys that later on in the tutorial. But they require you use it like after applying the colored powder. So the color I just swatched was called Mystery Taupe, and that's a grayish olive color, the one I'll be using on my nails. And I'll be using this one as well, called Simply Nude. It's like a light rosy pink. It's super cute. I love that color so much. So now I'm going to be showing you guys how to go in with the second coat. I'll just be doing 2 coats on the swatch sticks because they're pretty small and that's all you really need. So to do the second coat, you're basically repeating the process. You're applying the base to your entire nail and then dipping your nail in the powder at an angle, and then you're going to want to wait 30 seconds, and then we'll be going in with the activator before the top coat, which I will show you guys after this. So I'll let you guys watch me swatch the second layer on all of these, and I'll be back to do the activator. Okay, so now that the nails are dried, you're going to want to go in with the activator. So you're going to want to dust off the last layer and completely saturate the nail in this activator. And this is going to help your top coat dry and give the top coat a smooth surface. But of course you would do this step after you file your actual nails, but I'm not doing that because these are just swatch sticks, but you get the point. So I'm going in with the activator, and then I'll be doing a layer of top coat on camera. It's recommended that you do 2 layers of top coat. You're going to want to wait at least 1.5 minutes for the top coat to dry before you go in with the second layer. So I'll be doing 1 layer of the top coat on camera and then the second one off camera, and I'll be showing you guys what they look like after that. Alright, so here are the nails after applying the second layer of top coat off camera. They're super shiny and it almost looks like gel. I really love all the colors in this kit, so if you guys are interested, I'll be sure to leave the links in the description box. But moving on to the tutorial, I did prep my nails off camera, and now I'm going in with my Mia Secret dehydrator and my Young Nails protein bond, and I'm going to be using my own clear like I said before. And when I do my dip powder nails, I apply clear to my nails first, and some companies require you to do that, but I always do this. This is actually optional, you don't have to do this, but I feel like I always get a good apex this way, and it also gives you a smooth surface on your nails before you apply the color. And yeah, I wear my nails longer, so it actually makes them a little bit thicker, because if you were to only apply a few layers of the powder, they would be super thin. So this just makes them thicker. And this is Mia Secret Clear Acrylic. It's regular acrylic, but dip and regular acrylic are basically the same thing, just dip powder is a little bit thinner. So what I do is I apply the base first on almost the entire nail, dip my nail, and then I go in with the base on the entire nail and dip my nail in the powder. I'm going to do 3 layers and the activator in this video. The activator is actually optional, but I'm just using it as an optional thing to kind of like smooth out the nails before I move on to the next layer, because I am applying a lot more layers on my nails than other people probably would, since I'm doing longer nails. Okay, so now I'm going in with that mystery taupe color and I'm applying the base to my entire nail, and since my nails are long and these jars are really small, I'm dipping my nail halfway into the powder and then using a cuticle pusher to apply the rest of the powder. And at first this started to go well, but you'll see when I get to the next layer how it dried up really fast and only some of the powder went on. So I had to think of another way to apply it, which I'll be showing you in a minute. But right now I just dip halfway and then apply with the cuticle pusher, and let me tell you, you have to work really fast with this. This kit was definitely made for people with natural nails or shorter nails. It would be a whole lot easier. But yeah, I'm going in with the activator on this nail just to give it like a smooth surface. Like I said, it's optional. You really do not have to apply it. It literally dries on its own, but I'm just applying it so that I have a smooth surface because I'm applying a lot of layers on my nails since they are super long compared to most people who would use this kit. So as you can see, I'm going in with the base here, right? And then I dip my nail and then I try to do the cuticle pusher. As you could see, that base already dried and I was like, what? So what I did was I dusted it off and I just applied the base really quick in that area, and then I just like kind of sprinkled the dip powder on, and like it fixed it, which I was really worried that it was gonna come out really crazy looking, but it actually fixed it. So then I just decided to do my nails this way the rest of the video, and it does get kind of messy, but it was a lot easier because the base didn't dry as fast and I was able to get like an even amount of powder on my nails, because if you don't get it on there even, it will be like really lumpy and will look like there's a lot of dents in your nails with dip powder. So I do put the powder back in the jar, so don't worry about that. So I'll let you guys watch this and I'll be back when I go in with the pink color. Alright, so now I'm going in with the pink color, and the pink color that I used is called Simply Nude, and I basically am doing the same thing. I apply the base to the entire nail and then just sprinkle the powder kind of like side to side down the nail really fast so that the powder gets evenly distributed onto the base. And I know there's powder on my paper towel, but I do put it back in the jar. And I did have a problem with the base drying really fast when I went in with it again on this middle finger. As you can see, when I apply it in a minute, it's going to like kind of like look patchy. So a way to fix that is just wait till it dries and then go in again on the entire nail and then pour it over the nail evenly, and it will just even out. So yeah, like I said, you have to work really fast with this. It dries super fast. So as you can see, I applied the base, and right here when I'm applying it, it did look kind of patchy. It dried like so freaking fast. I was like shocked. But yeah, so make sure you work fast if you're doing long nails. Like I said, this kit is made for probably shorter nails, because if you were just dipping your nail into the jar, it's like a 1 second thing. You just dip your nail and you're done. But when you're doing it on longer nails, you have to use more time to do it. So yeah, it evened out after I did this, thank God. So I'll be doing this, and then I'm going to go in with the activator right after I do these last 2 layers. Now I'm gonna go ahead and begin filing the nails. I didn't really have much to file, but I'm going in with my 180 grit nail file, and I'm just cleaning up the sidewalls. Sometimes when you do dip powder, it does get on the sides even if you try hard not to get it on there. So I'm basically just cleaning them up a little bit before I go in with my drills. Alright, so now I'm taking my fine grit safety bit and I'm using that to debulk the nails. This safety bit is from a set of drill bits from Makartt. If I can find the link, I will leave it in the description box along with my discount code. The last time I checked, they were out of stock. I'll see if I can find them on Amazon. If I can, I will leave the link down below. But basically, I just use this bit to kind of like debulk the nails. Even though there wasn't much to debulk, I just kind of used it to smooth out the nails and go around the cuticle and go underneath the nail to get out any excess nail tip or powder that might have gotten stuck under there. And I don't use this to do the finishing around the cuticle. I use a different bit, so I'll be showing you guys how I use that in a few. But basically, you're going to want your nails to have that little hill, which is the apex, and the side walls need to be thinner, and so does the free edge. To finish around the cuticle, I go in with a 180 sanding band because sometimes when I'm using the safety bit, it's kind of hard to get around the cuticle. So I always go in with the sanding band to kind of get more flush around the cuticle, and then I kind of go over the surface of the nail to help smooth it out even more. After this, I'll be going in with my actual cuticle bit to seal around the cuticle. To seal around the cuticle, I'm going in with my cuticle bit, and this is basically going to get out any powder that might have gotten stuck behind the nail. I like this bit a lot because it's really small and you could fit into those small areas. This one is from the Makartt drill bit set as well, and I'm using these bits on a really low speed, the sanding band and this cuticle bit. You don't want to use it on a high speed because if you do, then you might get like indentations in your nail. Now I'm just going to take my hand file and shape up the nails. I'm doing a coffin shape, so I go in with my file and I file straight with the file a few times on each side, and then I angle the file in and then file a few times on each side, and that's how you would get that coffin shape. I also angle my file by the free edge and file over there so that it keeps it nice and straight. And after that, I go over the surface of the nail with a buffer and underneath the nails to buff out any scratches before I go in with the top coat. Alright guys, here's the finished look. My camera actually cut off when I went in with the top coat and the activator, so sorry about that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave me a like or a comment. I love hearing your guys' thoughts. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified when I upload a new video. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'll see you guys in my next one.